Some people do very weird things in the name of health, such as wearing barefoot shoes. Oh wait, that's me. And sitting on the cold hard ground instead of sitting in a chair like a normal civilized person. Also me. But what would possess me to do something so outlandish? I mean, the ground is hard after all. Well, let me tell you about it, and at the end, you can tell me just how many marbles I've lost. Please be nice. Let's start with the reason why, but first, let me paint a picture of what my day looked like before I started this crazy challenge. I would get out of bed. I would sit at the table and consume my breakfast. I would sit on the couch and consume my caffeinated beverage while reading. I would sit on the bus to go to work. At work, I would sit at a desk. I would sit in the car on the way home. I would sit at the table to eat dinner and then sit on the couch to either read or watch a show, or I would sit at my desk at home to video edit or write or something. While that is indeed a lot of sitting, that isn't to say that I never did anything active. I would walk from the house to the bus stop. I would walk a half a mile after getting off the bus to the office. At home, I would do my workout routine or go for walks with wifey. I would also hang from the stairs like any normal weirdo would do. You know, the usual stuff. While there seems to be consensus that a sedentary lifestyle is bad, Aaron Alexander, who is a physical therapist and author, argues in his book, The Align Method, that not just sitting, but how you sit is actually bad, and he argues against chair sitting. He advocates for sitting on the floor as a way to undo the tightness in both muscles and ligaments induced by sitting in chairs for long periods of time. I know it sounds crazy, so I decided to dive in. The stretching routine that I was doing previously definitely got some results, but progress was slow. I was hoping to stack different healthy habits on top of each other to kind of build a more healthy lifestyle / routine. So I yanked out the chair and committed to sitting on the floor at home, because I can't really do it in the office, for 2 weeks. And of course, I ended up going for 4 weeks. Day 1 was quite difficult. I accidentally sat on the couch multiple times. I had a very tough time getting comfortable on the ground, and I kept getting up and moving around and doing different stuff. I just couldn't settle. Day 2 was easier, but Bo was definitely interested in my food. He's gonna pretend he's innocent and walk away, but we know the truth. After the first week, I figured out a few things. First of all is that I'm a skinny dude, and the hard bones on like my ankles dig into the hard floor. I've been experimenting with different things, using the good old yoga block, using blankets. I brought out wifey's yoga mat, trying to get the hard floor that's out there a little bit more comfortable to get down on. And of course, the do-it-all cajon kept the foot away from the putt-putt. Now, after 2 weeks, I noticed that I was having increased difficulty getting up off the floor and fatigue in my muscles and joints with relatively gain in muscle flexibility. Not exactly the results I was hoping for, so I pressed on. Like I said, went from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. After the 4th week, the desire to sit on the couch compulsively was basically gone. I didn't have that desire to just flop down on the awesomeness that is our couch, and it is awesome. I had built basically the habit of sitting on the floor, and of course, I added a foam pad to my corner to bring me happiness. The floor is still hard after all. So here I am, well past the 4-week mark, and I'm still sitting on the floor. Why? I'm still dealing with some of the challenges, such as sitting in the straddle position and sitting on my feet. Both of those positions are not at all comfortable, but it's become a habit. And there's a little bit of hope attached as well. The hope is that layering healthy habits on top of each other will lead to benefits that are not realized by one habit alone. In other words, the hope is that the whole of the healthy habits combined is greater than the sum of their parts. Another reason is that sitting on the floor gets me out of the position that I've been in all day at work and into something new. And variety is the spice of life. Now is the part where you tell me how many marbles I've lost. Please be nice. That's it for today, folks. Thank you for watching. Bye.